Welcome everybody to Minor League Esports presented by APM Music. My name is Grant CFO, and joining me in the booth for this Champion League action is none other than Lars Newt. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good, Grant. You know, it's always a pleasure to be here on the Minor League Esports Network. And here, we're moving up. So we got that Foundation League match from our last series here before we went to intermission. And now we're back into some Champ League action. We've got the Blizzard and the Foxes, which I think you've already mentioned. The Blizzard currently 32nd in the league. So this is a big match for them to hopefully gain some ground and win their first series of the season. The Foxes, kind of a middle of the pack team. And if I'm being 100% candid, not really great playoff chances for either of these teams. So it's really just a for glory matchup we've got here, and that's always a good way to start off a series. Is we're just in it for bragging rights, so lots of potential to have a lot of fun with this one.
Yeah, we saw a similar matchup with another 32nd in the league team in the Comets versus Dodgers. You know, very low in the standings were Dodgers, but you know, they were able to get at least 2 games off the Comets, who we kind of expected to win. So maybe we'll see a similar scoreline, but let's take a look at what we've got going on for each team. Over on the Blizzard side, we have Bledsoe and Gone playing. Bledsoe leading some of the statistics. Goals 20, that's 1.3 per game, and then 29 saves, which is 1.9 per game. So, you know, a little weak, but what do we got going over on the Fox side?
Foxes, we've got Vojo and Lack. Vojo and Lack, both team leaders for the Foxes. Lack highest for MVPR and assists, and Vojo topping the Foxes for goals, saves, shots, and demos, averaging 1.9 goals per game and 1.6 saves and 0.8 demos. So it's, you know, they're not incapable players. This is still Champ League. So being lower in the standings in Champ League doesn't mean they're bad teams. It just means we've got some really good teams in this league. So stick around. Plenty of excitement to be had here in this series as we hop into our first match, or my first match of the night.
It just got done with, like you said, the Foundation League action, and then some more CL action back on the first half of the stream. But now moving into the second half, Foxes versus Blizzard. We'll see how they do here. Lack with a powerful touch already, not going to be able to read the double touch, but Vojo going to get the cleanup. Well, just like that, Fox is on the board first.
6 seconds in. There's not much you could do about that one. As I've said again and again all weekend, the nature of kickoffs is going to leave everybody out of position just because it is what it is. 6 seconds in, there's not a whole lot to take from that other than the Foxes quick to pounce, quick to punish. If you are the Blizzard, shake it off. It's a face-off goal. Let it go and hop right back in this one.
And like we've seen down in Foundation League, there's not too much play off the wall on kickoffs especially, but here in CL, the mechanics have stepped up, and here's Bledsoe with a shot going high. Gone couldn't be there to make up for it, but Lack looking to pop this high over the head of Gone, but fast aerials coming through. Another difference between FL and CL, but Vojo looking to take this one over the top of one. Great recovery, sending it out for Lack, who might choose to 50 with Gone, instead leaves it for the defender to take away back into the own half. Here's Gone with what an angle to tie the game up.
And that is the Foxes caught in transition out of position. And this is always a good way if you are coming in maybe a little unsure of your position, maybe a team's got a very strong defense. It's always a good way to open up that defense and get some quick goals is catch them in transition. Gone, great job chasing that ball upfield and tucking it in as the Foxes scramble to get anything going on defense.
Absolutely. Punishment for mistakes is so huge in any game. If you can catch your opponent off guard and put some shots in, you might get a little extra tilt factor on top of the lead. But Gone looking to extend out into their first lead of the series, but Bledsoe not able to capitalize. Vojo now pushing down 50s, now Lack pushing up field. Gone gonna avoid the demo attempt by Vojo, but Vojo great speed back. Lack pops that one up high off the back wall. Tough read for Bledsoe here, but Gone gonna make up for it. Great positioning so far. Lack opening things up on the goal line. Vojo plays one back in. It's not gonna find its way over, but maybe he can drop it down. No, a whiff from the Foxes, allowing Blizzard some space to go.
The Foxes finally developing something we've been looking for so far in this, admittedly only 90 seconds we have right here, which is some good contain. And as I say that, of course, Gone gets a nice clear, and now Lack up to get this one away from the net. Good angle, threatening the net. That's Gone on target, and the Foxes again caught in the transition. Can't quite get settled into a defensive rotation.
Well, Gone on Fire so far receives the pass from Bledsoe. Well read. Another tight shot just inside the post, able to slip one by the defenders. Now it's going to be Lack and Bledsoe on the face-off. Gets a strong 50 as the Blizzard. Now a shot over. Passes himself. Doesn't even need their teammate. They've gone up 3-1 Blizzard.
This is just, again, another one of those quick face-off goals, so I'm going to use this opportunity to finish out my point, which is, so far, the only consistent attack on the offense we've seen has come out of the Foxes. They did a decent job for a good 45 seconds or so of containing down in the Blizzard end. They just need to find a way to capitalize on that opportunity. Good, consistent pressure is always going to open up the net. Sooner or later, you just have to finish it out.
I know you like to talk about it, pepper the net with shots, and in fact, Gone doing that right there. But Lack able to avoid the danger for now. Almost a dangerous double commit for the Foxes. But Bledsoe looking to send this one over. No, going to play it slow. Possession out to Gone, but it's a pinch with Vojo by accident. Now Blizzard on the back foot. 50 with Vojo, sends it back outfield and gets it over the top of one. Can Gone make it back in time? They can, but a little awkward on the near post as Lack fires another one up to the backboard. Not able to make contact, leaving it for Vojo maybe. Actually backs out of this one. Blizzard losing the 50 there. But Gone looking to get this by, but Vojo been strong on the 50s. Foxes putting the pressure on Blizzard, which is what we expect to see, but so far haven't seen enough of it in game number 1.
I caution to do this properly, as that is a center feed with Bledsoe sending that all the way down, getting the touch off the post, and that gives the Blizzard a 3-goal lead here with just past halfway into game 1.
The casting gods will never let you talk that often. Whenever I throw to you, it's just our curse. They just score. So if we want to see a team score, I'll just give you the mic, and we'll see where things go. But man, Foxes still trailing by 3 here. Vojo gonna try a clear. Bumped is Lack. But Bledsoe sends one back out into midfield. Powered away by Vojo to the side wall, but what a read from Gone. Great save by Lack. Could have been a tight one there, but Gone looking to get it anyway. 5-1 Blizzard.
We've seen the Foxes struggle consistently in the defensive end, and I'm not sure what it is. Vojo looked a little lost there. Wasn't sure when that ball was coming back, and the Blizzard did a good job of, just like we said earlier, peppering the net, getting consistent pressure towards that back wall, drawing the Foxes out, and opening up an opportunity for them to finish it off.
And a great job so far in game 1 by Blizzard. Able to take the Foxes by storm here, but Vojo looked to get the flick over. Now we're seeing some great offense from Blizzard again, and Bledsoe this time putting one in.
Again, the Blizzard winning in transition, except for this time it's the transition out of the Foxes' end. The Blizzard able to break it up, take advantage of the Foxes' overly aggressive forward. No one staying home to make sure that ball was actually clear, and then punishing very quickly, giving them now a 5-goal lead.
Bledsoe takes us off the hood of the defender, but still struggling in their half is Blizzard. Vojo got the 50, actually turns into a pass to Lack to the midfield. All the players on this field, they're not bad players. I've seen them all in 4-mans way back before the season started, and they've got great chemistry, but it's all a matter of how many times can you get on your opponent's half and keep it there. Blizzard have been able to shut things down, but then also get away with Foxes not being able to capitalize and punishing them for their mistakes, and that's what it all comes down to. Bledsoe now takes us to the corner. Lack floating one out on the air dribble there. But gonna bounce off the corner here. Maybe a pass to Vojo. It's not strong enough, and it rings the post. Unfortunate for Foxes there, but Bledsoe still left awkward. Vojo doesn't realize it. They've retreated too soon, and Blizzard, they've got a counter-attacking opportunity. Looking for this Brazil. Fakes out one as Bledsoe has a pass over to nobody. Waiting in the midfield. Bledsoe, I think he got the boost. I'm not quite sure, but Vojo has a full tank, so maybe not. But looking to follow, maybe no. Interesting choice to leave it for Lack, but it goes off the back wall. Can they capitalize? Yes, they can. Blizzard can't find the squishy save.
Finally, the Blizzard get themselves a little out of position. The Foxes able to take advantage of it here with a nice setup. from Lack. Vojo, good finish. And that is what I've been wanting to see out of the Foxes for a while now, is a little more aggression upfield. I know they've been burned on the backside a couple of times, but part of that is they're giving a lot of space to the Blizzard in their own end, which opens up these long, clear opportunities. But here we see Vojo pushing down, maybe one for the road, tries to get the dunk over top, can't quite find it, and now Lack looking to contain. That's all the way back towards the Foxes net. Vojo able to clear away and put an end to game one here after falling 6-2. That is a rough start for the Foxes.
Indeed it is. That's not at all what I was expecting to see. You know, looking at the statistics, it didn't look like Blizzard had the lineup to go head-to-head with the Foxes here. I feel obligated to double-check. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't see how the Blizzard are able to do this to a team like the Foxes.
This, like I said earlier, this is a glory match more than anything. It's just really for bragging rights at this point. We are mid to late season here, getting towards the latter half. Neither of these teams in a great spot for a playoff run. The Foxes, maybe if they go really, really well through these last couple of weeks here, but the Blizzard looking to spoil here. Blizzard doing a really good job beating the Foxes in transition, taking advantage of the Foxes being out of position as they come down the field, and just getting to the net quickly. But we also saw them do very consistently. We got them in a good, consistent rotation, doing a good job of punishing the net over on the Foxes' end. On the other side, the Foxes, they got a couple of good opportunities of pressuring the net, but they just couldn't capitalize on it. A couple things I'd like to see out of them is, like I mentioned earlier, have somebody up in the Blizzard's face. Don't give them space to play in the transition. And then maybe you got to demo bump something to open up that net, because they're getting contained, but they're not getting shots towards the net.
Yeah, and we'll see how Foxes are able to accomplish just that as we get things set up and ready to go for game number 2. Will the Foxes be able to bounce back, or will Blizzard continue on this rampage here? But Bledsoe going to receive the 50 from Gone. Great slow play. Might be cut off by Foxes. No, Vojo didn't even decide to push up on that. You got to cut them off. You can't let them get too far into your half. But Vojo now gets a flick over one, but Bledsoe pushes that one away. Lack into Gone. Now the ball going out to the left side, looking to flick back in, but 50, great one by Vojo. 50 off again from Bledsoe, back into Fox territory. The little doink over the top almost found the net. Could have been an own goal. Vojo found themselves awkward, but Lack says, hey, I got you. But Gone sends up to the ceiling, looking to send that one away. But Bledsoe not going to be able to make their mark as they hang back in the back.
Something I also want to mention here as part of that getting good pressure up on the Blizzard end is we seem to see a little bit of a miscommunication issue with the Foxes. They tend to double commit a little bit or back off both at the same time, leaving that space. They need to communicate effectively to decide who's going and then commit to it. Send somebody up, give that pressure. That's a good flick over the top. Vojo looking to double it in, but no, Khan great off the back wall. And here we've got the Blizzard in transition again.
We'll pass from Gone to Bledsoe. Actually, Bledsoe not jumping up to that one, playing it patient. Almost got it past Lack. Certainly got it past Vojo. But now it's back out to the side wall. Gone down to Lack, who carries this one up high. 50 to the side wall once more. Foxes finally have put one back in. Can they capitalize? No. Gone sends this away to the side. And now Foxes found themselves cooped up, and Gone's gonna have another one. What's up with these inside post shots?
That is great. Like you said, the Foxes cooped up. They're in the chicken coop, but there's no chickens for them to have as the Blizzard again beat them in transition. They're slowing it down a little bit here. It's not quite the scoreline we saw at a minute and a half or so in the game we saw in the last game, but the Foxes still failing to put pressure on the net. We've got 2 shots from both teams, but both saved by the Blizzard. They're just doing a really good job of not allowing good shooting opportunities.
And here's Vojo from center. Gonna bump into Bledsoe, leave this one for Gone. It takes this up the wall. Pinch off said wall, but Lack fires it back into nobody home. Vojo's been playing very passively so far, not able to receive the many passes that Lack is putting forward. And it's probably why the Foxes can't get on the board, but a shot rolling across the goal line. Gone accidentally passes to Lack, but Lack missing connection now. Didn't get any contact with that. Vojo flicks over one, but instantly running in to Bledsoe. Tried to bump, didn't get it. Now Lack gets this one out to the center. Great 50 away by Blizzard. Gone looking to keep this on the side of Foxes, but Gone's now pushed forward. Vojo tried to clean him up. but not gonna happen as Lack down from the wall retreats back for Vojo. Is awkward. It's the Foxes, they have such strange positioning and such strange decision making. It's making me question their ability to keep up with the Blizzard.
That is what happens when you have an effective team come out and put good pressure on. That first loss, that 6-2 loss, has got to be a confidence shaker for the Foxes. And if the Foxes want to win these games going forward, they need to recover. That could be part of what we're seeing out of Vojo, especially that kind of more passive play style, is you just don't want to get beat back. And if you don't get good pressure upfield, it's going to happen. It's kind of this positive feedback loop that just feeds itself and gets it worse. But here is Lack with an opportunity, drops it down, but Gone, able to save it away. Read that one like a book.
Yeah, but Vojo with a flick over the top of the defender. Bledsoe, what a save to the corner. Now Lack plays it back in off the pitch. What a touch. But now sent back out is the ball from Bledsoe. Vojo racing back, not able to make the save, but it doesn't matter. Woodward coming in clutch there as this passes out to Lack, almost shut down by Gone, but now it's Bledsoe left alone back infield. Lack clears this away. Once again, running into the Blizzard defender. Lack off the corner to Gone, who gets in the way of this one. Vojo playing pretty passive here, but Blizzard just able to find their way and weave around the cracks from Foxes. But we're rolling down to a minute here. Foxes need to find themselves on the board soon. Vojo might be looking to do that there as it goes off the crossbar now. Saved by Bledsoe. Gone plays it away. 45 seconds now. Time ticking away slowly for the Foxes.
Foxes have settled down on the defensive end a little bit, but now they need some offensive opportunities, and there it is as Lack gets the ground to air dribble over the top to bring this one even with 36 seconds to go.
Well, he's clean with it. Look at it. He goes over the top of Bledsoe. Couldn't get up there quick enough. Not sure. Maybe it was a boost issue or maybe a mechanical issue, but not something I expected to see regardless from the Blizzard. As Vojo going to go up on this face-off, won by the Blizzard into Gone. But what a dunk by Vojo. Maybe he could set things up here, but with the speed from Blizzard, it couldn't happen. But wait a minute. No, a whiff came out from Gone. Lack couldn't get to the ball quick enough, and now Bledsoe has a counterattacking opportunity. Maybe a goal here. No, rings the woodwork once again, and Vojo couldn't save that one. 19 seconds. Blizzard go up.
This isn't over yet. We know that the Foxes can score. Let's just see if they can do it in this short time of 19 seconds. But again, this has just been the story of these first two games, is the Foxes getting caught in transition and the Blizzard doing an excellent job capitalizing on it.
Indeed, Foxes now looking to send that out to the side. Well, they do successfully, but trying to get back on the board. They fought so hard for the entirety of this game to at least get an equalizer, but they've got to find a second one, and I'm not sure that they can do it. But here's one last chance from Vojo. Wait a minute, it's a pass to Lack. I've just been cursed. What a way to tie it up.
1 second to go. We're going to get a quick face-off opportunity here, see if they can keep it up, and then more than likely, we're going to drop to overtime in Game 2 as these teams hit their stride and even out a little bit.
I'm speechless. I was not expecting this performance at all, but somehow Fox is able to save themselves and force overtime. Gone and Lack will meet each other in the middle. Lack has got the boost, looking for the wall shot, gets it, but Bledsoe knocks it away to the side. Vojo looked to play that one in, but both players instead deciding to turn around and let it bounce down, but now it's left for Bledsoe, and Lack puts it up to the wall. Bumped is Lack onto Bledsoe. Gone away to Vojo. Bledsoe looks to play it back in off the wall. Jumps a little bit there, put themselves awkward, but still waiting for it. Looking to get it out to the midfield, but cut off by Vojo. Great job pushing on that. Now can they get it out? No, they couldn't find the mechanics to bring that one around, but now it's back dangerous for Foxes. It's rolling in front of net, but Vojo's got the easy clear. Foxes, they're trying to hold on all they can here.
I'm a little curious of how long this overtime is going to run, given how we've seen these teams even out. The Foxes, again, doing much better in their defensive end, keeping the ball clear of their net, but still struggling a little bit on the offensive side, but that's a big demo that could open it up. And now Vojo meeting in the middle. That's right out to Bledsoe, and now we've got the Blizzard in transition again. Foxes need to be settled on the defensive side quickly and make sure they know who's challenging and who's defending, because otherwise the Blizzard are going to continue to threaten that net in transition.
Yeah, and on top of defense, it's got to be scary seeing this Blizzard team come in shot after shot, trying to force the door open and get their foot in that door. But Blizzard struggling now on defense. Vojo not finding the shot, sacrificing shot accuracy or a bit of freestyle action possibly there. But Vojo now, I'm just so confused by Vojo's performance. They're just so passive. They could go for a shot, but they just leave it. But they gotta push themselves forward and get something else rolling here if they want to take this game. Oh, well, all right. They've taken it. They took game number 2. We're tied in the series.
That is such an important win for the Foxes here. That's a great dunk out of Lack. I don't think the Blizzards in that clear even saw it coming. That ball sitting on top of the car, blocking, I'm sure, the vast majority of the screen. And that's such a big win for the Foxes. Because like we said earlier, the Blizzard likely out of the playoffs really in any way, shape, or form. But the Foxes, if they have some big wins going forward, have an opportunity. And if they had dropped that second game to the Blizzard, it's going to make that job so much harder. But now they've got 1. They need 3 more to keep any semblance of playoff hope alive. And this is a good start. They're starting to settle down and fix some of their issues. Like we said again and again, on the defensive end, they were struggling a little bit with some double commits or some poor positioning. They've settled that for the most part. They're still getting beat in transition. They're still scrambling a little bit, putting themselves in weird spots on the transition, as the Blizzard are doing an excellent job of forcing the transition and then capitalizing on it quickly. They're not afraid to get aggressive up the field and really push the net. The Blizzard, on the other hand, have just been solid. It feels like they're covering the whole field, which is a great thing for a twos team, that they're doing a really good job of pressing one player up and having one player back and then cycling through them quickly to manage the entire field and keep pressure all over the place. They can keep that up. They need to get some better looks on the net, obviously. In 10 shots, they had 2 goals. But that's a really good play style. I think they can just settle into it and find a way to crack these Foxes a little bit, and they're going to be in a good spot.
Well, you've covered everything I wanted to touch on, and now it's just a matter of who pulls what off better. Vojo and Lack against Bledsoe and Gone once again for game number 3. 5 minutes of Rocket League on the clock. We'll see what happens here as Bledsoe gonna have the first touch off the kickoff. Over to Gone. Might control possession, actually gonna have to leave it because Lack gonna beat him. But Bledsoe having another booming clear of their own. Both teams kind of quick to throw away possession, but maybe looking to work in their favor here. Here's Gone, dunked almost over the top of Lack, but instead played away. Vojo back to the side wall, plays it back in. What a shot, but it's blocked away by Lack and the woodwork. Unfortunately, that one running into Vojo as he takes it to the corner now. Bledsoe looking to get that one by, not happening for him. Gone. Now got the fake. What was that touch? That was insane. But now Bledsoe's going to capitalize. Now he hit the crossbar. And Foxes, they've got a counterattack opportunity. Bledsoe too quick to attack after that one. Vojo over to Lack. It's an open net. Now Bledsoe is another save. Where'd you even come from? This is outrageous.
I thought for sure we were seeing a Foxes goal to give them the lead here, but Bledsoe diving in with that save, that just goes to speak to what I was saying earlier. The Blizzard do such a good job managing space on the field, being quick in those rotations and covering everything all the time, but the Foxes still on the attack. The Blizzard need to get this ball clear and get an attack started of their own.
Yeah, but Fox is quick again to leave that one, and Bledsoe almost had the shot opportunity. Gone now, rolling in. Vojo couldn't find the save. My goodness, Foxes had so much pressure rolling for them, but they gave it up by leaving for boost. They just got so drained and wanted more, and that's what you get for putting boost over bottle.
Absolutely, and it wasn't a bad challenge out of Lack. Vojo went back post. They were in a decent enough spot, just a little slow to meet the ball at that far side. And not all on them. That is the one disadvantage of that back post defense. It is the meta. It's the place we play. But if a player can effectively tuck the ball at that far edge, it's extremely difficult to cross the entire net to get a good save.
Yeah, it was great positioning on defense when Lack with a save of their own here. Like I was saying, oh my goodness, shots just rolling in. Not gonna let me speak, but Gone. Finally missing this one. And Foxes almost had an attempt here, but Gone back in for the pass, but blocked away by Vojo. Lack now sends it back out for the Foxes team. Maybe now I can say that both teams, they're positioning well, but that shot accuracy and just placement from Blizzard were able to put them on the board as we're slowly approaching halftime. Now what a flick from Gone to get it over the defender. Vojo can't get back to it. 2-0 Blizzard.
I don't know how many different ways I could say it. The Blizzard in transition are an extremely effective team, and you can't even fault the Foxes on that one. They did a good job dropping back with one player and challenging with the other. It's just a good shot, as the Blizzard just dangerous in that transition play. If you're the Foxes, you need to contain. You need to get that ball pegged down in the Blizzard end and not let it out.
Yeah, but Fox is coming back in on offense. Once again, strong clears from Blizzard, allowing themselves to breathe a little bit. Black plays this off the lip of the corner, but gone up to the ceiling. Not going to find the flip. It could be dangerous. There's a double commit from Foxes, but it goes in anyway. What happened?
I think just some confusion on the side of the Blizzard. No one really expecting that turn of events. First, Gone missing the touch off the ceiling, and then that double commit leaves Bledsoe wondering what's happening. Where do I need to be to effectively cover this net? And at the end of the day, that double commit pushes that ball into the corner in just a weird spot to allow the Foxes to get there first and close this gap to 1 goal.
But here come Blizzard, pass back to Bledsoe. He's going to play it slow and safe. Maybe getting around a little lack of control from Bledsoe. But this one now played down to the ground. Easy clear for Vojo as he eats those saves for breakfast. But Gone now getting bumped by Vojo. Opening the door a little bit for Foxes. They've got to play it safe off this corner bounce. It rainbows over the top of the net. Gone able to send this one back out towards Foxes. Bledsoe tried to capitalize on that. Gone with the pre-flip, not going to make the save. Foxes tie it up.
It's exactly what you mentioned earlier. Gone cycling back, looking for that corner boost, and it wasn't even there, and then it just took them too long to get back. Lack, great shot accuracy to put that one away from the defender and get good spacing to open up that net.
Well, 1 minute 45 seconds remaining as Blizzard try to make this push and take another game off Foxes here, but Bledsoe not able to make that one happen. Vojo, Foxes getting very physical, getting demos to give themselves some space and get back onto offense. It's working out well for them. They've been able to keep up with the Blizzard this time around, but there's some physicality from Gone, and there's another one from Lack. It's just all over the place, but this one could be over the roof of Vojo, but instead he's able to make the catch, play it up to the ceiling, but this time giving up possession. Caught Gone on the way back down and caught him again with another right hand. Bledsoe now sends this one back into Fox's territory, but Vojo gonna get 50'd by Bledsoe. But Lack there to make up for his teammate. Now send this one back. Wait, there's so many bumps on the field, and Vojo wasn't able to make that goal count. But there's another one. It's a pass to Gone. Bledsoe looked to make the redirect, but they found themselves out of position. It's just a one-on-one, and Lack able to carry it all the way, and Vojo gonna steal this one.
That a steal is right, but it's a good pass from Vojo, seeing Lack up in that corner, able to get that one forward. Vojo absolutely doing their part to make that happen, even if they're taking credit for it at the end. Lack, good awareness to know that that ball is coming, turn back upfield and make a play out of it. So often you see players, all right, I'm ahead of the ball, I'm not in a good position to make a play, let me cycle back and just ignore everything else that's happening. I know myself personally have a nasty habit of coming off ball cam, saying I'm out of the play, I'm going to grab boost, cycle back, and then re-engage. But great awareness out of Lack to keep that one. But now this one threatening the net. That's a good pass off the back wall to even this one back up. 23 seconds to go.
Well, Gone with the banger to the left side. Bledsoe able to capitalize on it. A little late challenge from Lack, and Vojo finding themselves very awkward with no momentum in the net. Able to slip one by is the Blizzard offense. Now Lack and Gone up for this face-off. Vojo gonna take it off the back wall. Looks to air dribble it out past Gone. Not gonna happen. Gonna get pushed back into it. But Lack getting a nice clear. Send it out for now. But 10 seconds rolling down. We could have another overtime, but Fox is another 50. Actually, Blizzard this time on the offense. There's an open net. What a save from Vojo to keep Foxes alive. And Lack plays it back out. We do have overtime.
Wow. When I saw that happen, I think it was Bledsoe turn towards the net. There was no one home on defense. I thought, this is it. This is going to be the Blizzard taking game 3, but no. That diving save was incredible, and now here we are, overtime for the second game in a row. These teams have really evened out, and it's so great to see as they hit their stride and they start to figure out what they need to do to play together. The next step is going to be, what do we need to do to play a better than the other team, because so far that's a good pass upfield and a good read, but not quite, and it's still down. Fox is looking for their own transition plays.
Yeah, even out indeed. Here's a pass. Gone not able to make the reception, but Bledsoe plays it off the back wall. I don't think Gon's going to be able to position themselves effectively on this one, but actually they get a touch off the mishap from Lack, but sending it back in is Gone, but Vojo's got a whiff here. Foxes, they got to be careful. What a save again. I don't even think he got credit for it, but what a block. Now Lack's going to force a 50 in the midfield for Gone. Vojo can't make it up this one. Bledsoe too quick. There's a pass to Gone. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
What?
You love to see it, and we talked earlier about the Foxes having that upfield awareness, but now coming back the other way, Bledsoe to Gone with an awesome connection. Remember, this is an MLE official stream, so if you like what you see, you like some of these plays, clip them, send them in for Play of the Week on Twitter at MLE Sports GG, hashtag POTW, or in the Discord in the appropriate channel for that, because that right there is a Play of the Week worthy clip, because that is just awesome to see. That connection upfield is incredible. But that's going to give the Blizzards 2-1 in this series so far. The Foxes have really settled down on their defensive rotations. They're doing a much, much better job, and that's so great to see. So often we come into these and we see a team start making mistakes and then carry them through the whole series. The Foxes not doing that with their defensive rotations. Even in the transition, they're doing much better about challenge and drop and managing their space better. They're still getting beat, but that's just to the credit of the Blizzard. That's not something wrong with the Foxes, in my opinion. On the flip side, we have, excuse me, a little scrambled here. On the flip side, we also have the Foxes still making some double commit errors. They're not making the same, we're missing something here, but as we watch Gone and Bledsoe, that incredible connection, that you just can't stop that. You just can't stop it. That's obscene. Foxes need to settle down, stop the double commits. It worked once, but it's not going to continue to work.
Yeah, well, just what a way to go out in that game in overtime. I've got my Balls Guarana right here. They bring us the Play of the Week, so thank you to Balls Guarana for being there for Emily. We love having you here, and we hope to continue on in the future, but we're looking to get things ready for game number 4. Vojo out into Blizzard. What a strong clear. Great way to start things off for Blizzard, but another strong block from Lack off the side wall now into Blizzard territory. Bledsoe gonna catch this one, but demoed for their efforts there. Gone sends this one away. Vojo gonna have to circle around, capitalize on this one. They do, but Bledsoe and Lack meet each other on the 50, pushing back out and trying to save themselves is Vojo. Gonna collect the boost, roll up the wall here, can't get it out, and now they've overcommitted. Bledsoe's got a one-on-one, maybe a 2v1. If Lack can't get back in, Gone gonna put some style on it. The low 5 at the end. Blizzard on the board first.
That's just good upfield pressure, staying consistent, and Lack finding themselves in an awkward spot. It's so difficult there to manage how you're going to challenge that ball, and once you choose a direction, you're committed. You can't turn fast enough with your momentum to get back in front of that one. Blizzard doing a good job keeping that upfield pressure.
And here's Blizzard once again with that upfield pressure. Lack now gonna take this one across the field. Bledsoe was thinking about going back for boost. Gone left it for him, but could be a little shaky here on the transition from defense to offense from Blizzard. Gotta wonder if they're gonna be able to get another goal, if they're gonna concede right here, but there's a double commit from Foxes. Can Blizzard capitalize? I believe they can. Sends one downfield, but Vojo gonna make it back quick enough. Looking to circle back around as Gone pinches this one. It's gonna go off the back wall, but Lack misses the save, and Vojo had to make up for it, but they've got to be careful. Their goal almost left open for a moment there, but Gone gonna have this one fly over his head. Lack sends it out actually towards the corner. Bledsoe tries to fake out Vojo, not gonna fall for it this time around, but Gone once again playing it back to the corner. And that's all the Blizzard can really do right now, but there's the mishap from the Foxes that they want to capitalize on. Gone not going to be able to push out into the midfield, but actually a great, or not a great flick, but a great save afterwards for the defense as Vojo now on defense for his team. Sends off the corner, Lack plays it back away, finally back into Blizzard territory.
I'm seeing something kind of interesting out of the Blizzard here. It looks like they're giving the Foxes a little bit more space in the transitions here. In the defensive end, they're doing a good job of getting up in their face, but as soon as that ball moves to midfield, if the Blizzard don't have control, they're kind of backing off and letting the Foxes play how they want to play. And so far, it's working. They're getting good challenges and good stops, but I caution as that one falls in front of the net and Lack puts it off the post and in. I caution giving space because that's what happens when you do.
Well, Vojo got the carry, and then an unfortunate touch from Bledsoe. Gone misses the read entirely, and Foxes are able to find a little equalizer. We're still left with halftime and some change on the clock. 2-minute 35 now. It's Gone, gonna whiff this one, but rotate back around. Very well there. Lack plays it back into the back wall. Bledsoe almost got the pinch clear, but not gonna work out for him. Gone sends it away, cutting off the passes. Lack, but Bledsoe didn't even push up for it. Knew that Lack could get there first, but here's one floating in front of net. Bledsoe with the touch out to the other side. Vojo plays it back in, but nothing happening so far for either of these teams except right there. The shot's gonna ring the crossbar. Foxes can't find it, but another one could roll in for Vojo. Maybe some communication errors. The chemistry could be lacking a little bit for the Foxes.
This is what we have asked out of the Foxes, though. The Blizzard doing good in transition. That one's towards the net, and the Blizzard scrambled to get it clear, and now just a little bit too slow to take advantage of it. But what I was saying is we're asking the Foxes to pin that ball in the Blizzard end, take away those transition opportunities from the Blizzard, and get good shots on net. They've got the ball pegged back there, but they haven't found the good shots on net. But there is Gone with one, but not quite. Foxes, 7 shots so far, but only 1 goal to their name. They need to get better quality now. They've got plenty of quantity, but speaking of quality, that's in, and then right off to the side. Gone can't find it.
Well, yeah, speaking of quality, you totally missed that one. The shot just wasn't there. Now Vojo flicks it over one. Gone has been pretty aggressive, leaving Bledsoe back, but they're able to hold their own. And somehow we still have a tie game. Fox is not able to capitalize too much on the 2v1 situations they keep pulling off of the Blizzard. But this one circles back in, and Bledsoe with the shot. It goes off the crossbar and in. 50 seconds remaining. Blizzard find themselves in a lead.
That's it. And again, I don't want to harp on it, but we talk about quality and transition and all these things. The Blizzard have twice as many goals on half as many shots. And I like to see the quantity because it opens up the opportunity. Excuse me. But you have to finish it. You have to actually put the ball in the net once you've got that good pressure that gets the defense scrambling.
And there's a demo from Gone getting physical. Vojo put that one too far for the air dribble. Bledsoe able to get there quicker, but now sends it back out for Lack. Plays this one, looking to dunk Gone, but a great clear, smart choice to play it out to the side of the car instead of back into it. But Vojo's got an open little thing to work with, but oh, the shot is saved by Gone. Blizzard double committing on offense, not sure what's going on there. Poor communication, maybe sacrificing their counter-attacking opportunity as Lack and Vojo have had so much time to regroup, but it doesn't look to matter as Blizzard have got possession and they're still up 1. 3 seconds. Can Vojo keep it up? They get dunked, but it's gonna go out to midfield, and Blizzard take game number 4.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we see the Blizzard win their first series of the season. So congrats to this Blizzard team. But man, 4 shots, 2 goals to the Foxes' 10 shots and 1 goal. And that really gives you the story right there, as we spent so much time with the Foxes attacking that Blizzard net, getting shot after shot after shot. But the Blizzard, 5 saves, standing resolute, just absolutely dominant in the defensive end. The Foxes need to do a better job opening the net. Those shooting opportunities are good. They're great. They give the Blizzard a lot to scramble for. It starves them of boost. It puts them out of position. But the Blizzard, like we said earlier, do such a good job managing their space on the field, covering as much of it as possible one way or another. So the Foxes need to get something new. And we mentioned it earlier. Get a little bit physical. Get some demos. Get some bumps. The Blizzard are going to have a much harder time covering the whole field with 1 player as opposed to 2. On the flip side, the Blizzard, great. All right, you won your series. You got 3-1 now. Now go for that 4-1. And I think to do that, you need to get out of your end. It's been great that you've been able to do so well in the defensive end, do such a good job protecting your net, keeping that one clear, and not getting scored on despite the absolute onslaught. But sooner or later, it's going to go in. So same advice, other way. Pin it down in the Fox's end and never give them room to breathe.
Yeah, Foxes, with so many shots rolling in, 10 to be exact, they put so much pressure on the net, but they just aren't able to find it. They get robbed by the woodwork because, I mean, the stats showed Blizzard didn't really come up with any saves, but great clears away. We've talked about shot quality, and that's exactly what the Foxes need to find here if they're looking to take at least one game before the road. But Bledsoe with a shot from the right side, Lack able to clear this out to the corner. Gone racing back underneath, looking for a bump to open things up. Great clear by Bledsoe, so risky, almost losing control of it, but now they've got some sort of opening. Bojo flicks up to the skies. Now Bledsoe looking for the double, almost got the triple, but oh, it's so unfortunate to see. You expect to score that, and of course we're looking for entertainment plays of the week, but now Gone might have one of their own as they pass it out to the center. Bledsoe looking over the top. They have the boost, but they couldn't find the positioning in the air, but this one's still dangerous for Foxes. They got it clear finally.
The Foxes just getting threatened hard, and something I was thinking about as we started off that kickoff is we haven't seen a lot of mechanical errors out of these teams, as that's a fake looking for the bump to open it up, but Bojo able to get back and get it clear. That would have been absolutely disgusting. Foxes stand tough, keep it clear. But what I was saying as they were showing off that mechanical play is we haven't seen many mechanical mistakes, which is awesome to see, but also speaks to they could be going a little bit faster. We also haven't seen crazy mechanical plays. That may be something these teams can turn to get an edge, but that is touched up awkwardly in front of the net. Gone, able to recover quickly and get it clear.
Well, maybe why we're not seeing so much of the mechanical display in solo plays is because, I mean, neither team really needs it. They're keeping things nice and even for the most part throughout the entirety of the match. But now all that looked to be unfortunate for the Blizzard, almost an own goal there. But like I was saying, mechanical ability and solo plays are really dangerous because once you go up in the air, you're fully committed and your teammates gonna have to make up for any mistakes you make. You have to be so consistent. You have to land your shot. Otherwise, you risk an open net and you risk getting scored on. Now Vojo and Lack in the midfield, looking to get physical. I don't know what happened. The car blocked it, but a shot from Lack. Why don't you fill me in on what we saw here, Lars?
That is awesome. So we asked for the physical play, and right there, we see it. What a touch. And it comes off of that awkward touch between Vojo touching it back, and Lack just happens to be in the right spot to touch it back forward, and then able to follow it up. Good heads-up play out of Vojo, though, to continue upfield and not bail on that. Recognize that ball's still coming towards the net. We got to get rid of that goalie. That physical play we asked for, bump it clear, and that is the Foxes in the lead here with half the game left.
Bojo actually trying to take some of that solo play action that we were talking and kind of advising against there, and it kind of sacrificed shot quality, which is what the Foxes need. You can't get too complacent with a 1-goal lead, especially with still a little less than half the game to go. But Bojo gets a very lucky dunk there off of Bledsoe, keeping the ball alive for the time being. Bojo not going to find this one, leave it for Lack. Great choice, but they're still kind of cooped up here. This shot going off the corner should be a backboard read for Bojo. Oh no, Tragedy's missed it, but so is Gone. Foxes get away with murder, and they've got a counter-attacking opportunity. Flick inbound, but not anywhere to be seen. Lack looking to drop it down, but nobody home.
That's a quick turn for the Foxes. They got so lucky on that back end as that dropped in front of the net, but I think that dropped through the Blizzard as much as it threw us and allowed the Foxes to get away with that. That's missing the double, but Vojo with a quick follow as the Blizzard double commits in the save. Both fail to touch the ball, and the Foxes, good play in transition. Again, that is the story of the night. The team that's beating teams in transition is the team that is winning this game. I know I've harped for so long on getting consistent pressure, but really the vast majority of goals we've seen have been these transition plays leaving teams out of position.
Ooh, but also solo plays coming in from Vojo, once again fully committing, leaving his teammate in the back. But a great 50 off of Lack and Bledsoe. So now awaits the shot rolling in, but oh no, a miscommunication from Blizzard. They've both been bumped, and now Foxes continue that aggressive play style on top of that mistake, trying to capitalize. They're still up 2 goals, but shouldn't get complacent. Like I said, 2 goals, not a lot, still a minute to play for. And if Blizzard can find a shot here and a goal, they could go really close in game number 5.
Which we would love to see. You know, it'd be really great here as a game 5 overtime. Vojo holding on to that for it seems like an hour, just slowly working it down the wall. I know that's got to be so confusing on the defensive end, but the Foxes, the Blizzard, able to keep it out. But now the Foxes capitalizing on that missed touch, get it over the top. Bledsoe up in time to get it clear. And now we've got the Foxes in the push, but the Blizzard looking to clear and return the favor.
I'm just sad Lack didn't score that carry from Vojo. That was absolutely insane. That would have been my vote and submission for play of the week, but now another shot rolling in from Foxes. It might look like they're taking this game number 5, but here's a pass to Gone. Bledsoe needs to score this one, avoids the demo, slips one by. 8 seconds remaining. Do you believe in miracles?
Yes. I do want to talk about this though, Bledsoe. Again, this isn't the first time we've seen them able to recognize where the defense is coming from and push that one into the corner on the far side to make sure that's going home uncontested. But now we need a quick turn out of the Blizzard, and here's a shot opportunity. That's towards the net, but Vojo clears to the side, and I think unless they can get something here, that's a good center pass. That is going to do it for this series as we watch the Foxes take game 5, but unfortunately too little too late. That's a 3-2 victory for the Blizzard.
Well, wow. Great job to both of these teams. First of all, it just got closer and closer as the series went on. You know, Blizzard ran away with game 1, but then it kind of flipped around and it was back and forth, close and what have you. But you know, Foxes getting it done in game number 5, and oh man, it was close. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, speaking of close, this is also our lowest shooting game so far. 5 shots on the side of the Foxes, 4 on the Blizzard, as both teams doing a good job of managing that midfield play and getting it back and forth. But that's our last game for this series. We have one more series tonight, but before we go there, if you're working on a project and you need some music, or you just happen to like the music you've been hearing here tonight and you need something special for what you do, APM Music is the title sponsor for us here at Minor League Esports. Make sure you check them out. All the music you've been hearing tonight is all provided by APM Music. It's a great company to work with, so make sure if you have something special, if you're streaming or working on videos, anything like that, APM Music. They do the stuff for pro sports too, so you know you're getting a quality product. That is it for series number 3 tonight here on MLE Sports GG. Let's look forward as we go into intermission here to our Master League series between the Demo and the Outlaws. We'll be right back.